Now that we've gone through all of the December English manga releases that I either have already read in Japanese and recommend, or that are brand new to me and I am hoping to read, now let's get into the upcoming, so like from today, because there is one released today, until the end of December, Japanese manga releases that I am really looking forward to. Obviously, because these are the Japanese up and coming releases, I have not read them yet because they're not released in any language yet. And the very first one is Haru no Arashi to Monster number 9. I have the first 7 volumes. I've read the first 3. I know I'm slow, but this is a series that I really, really love. Volume 9 comes out today. So I'm probably going to order 8 and 9 and then binge read them all. This is a very fun, kind of toxic, kind of complicated relationship romance series where, like, quickest of quick recaps, we have a daughter living with a single mother. They're pretty happy. Single mother gets married. Daughter's happy for her parents. But the new father, or the new stepfather, has a like adopted kind of son that he brings with him. And the son brings nothing but trouble. And he very, very quickly becomes like concerningly attached to our female lead, and she has to navigate this new, very strange relationship. The art is beautiful, the character designs are like just amazing. It's a very fun series, but it is like a little bit strange. But I like it. It's strange in a good way. The next one comes out November 21st, so tomorrow, and it is called Hajime no Yujin. This is a series. I have read a sample, and I did a review for it on my blog if you're interested. And as soon as I finished the sample, I added it to my cart straight away because I knew I was going to love it. It is a horror seinen series, and it is published in Morning KC. This is a series. So, in the sample that I read, we have a young man who travels with his father to a very, very like obscure, very rural village. In the village, he befriends a boy who grew up in the village and who is not allowed to leave the village. So, our protagonist is the first really outsider that this boy has ever met. The two of them become close friends, and then together they go through like a spiritual encounter with like what we can assume are ghosts or demons or something bad. And then when they escape the encounter, while our protagonist is fine, his new friend is a little bit weird. He's a little bit off. Now, many years later, our protagonist, again fine, goes off to university. And who does he meet at this university? That new friend he met all those years ago in that town. But that boy isn't allowed to leave the town. So what happened? How is he there? We don't know. I don't know. I've only read the sample. I haven't read it yet. But it seems interesting. I like the art. I like the mystery of it all. I'm excited for it. Next one is one that I actually haven't even started yet, but because it's been on my radar, okay, I will read it soon. Coming November 26th, so again, very soon, it is Maho Shoujo Dandelion, or Magical Girl Dandelion, Volume 3. I'm 2 volumes short. I have to read this one soon. This is a magical girl series. Like, all of my manga friends are obsessed with this, so I know I have to read it. It is, I think it's being published in English digitally at the very least, which is why my friends are obsessed with it. This is a series about a magical girl fighting off these like dark fiends. I haven't read it. This is just my like how I'm assuming it's going to go, or how I'm assuming it does go. So, magical girl has to fight off these fiends, but she just so happens to have a long-standing friendship with one such fiend, and so she's kind of been friends with one of her mortal enemies for so long. What does she do now? That's how I understand it, at least. That's how I'm choosing to understand it going into it, because my understanding of it has me excited. I really like that. I actually am a big fan of like magical girl series, especially the darker ones, like Madoka Magica. Loved it so much. Just I don't really have them in my collection, and I need to fix that, so I have to grab this. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about a whole round of dessert series. So all of these are going to be shoujo, and all of them come out December 12th, which is the day after my birthday. So I'm going to buy them all as a birthday present to myself. And starting off, volume 2, and I haven't even gotten my hands on volume 1 yet, not for lack of trying, but volume 2 of Ameria no Kokiteki Romance is coming out December 12th. I really want volume 1 and now I want volume 2, so I'm probably going to order them together. This one is a high school romance series talking about a girl who secretly, very, very secretly, writes romance novels online. She meets one of the most popular playboys at school and he finds out her secret. And he offers to help teach her romance so that she can get through her writer's block and actually write good romantic scenes because she's been having difficulty writing what happens after they start dating. She's good at the build up, but not anything past that. So he offers to help her, and then it talks about their story. I've read a sample of it, and I really loved everything about the sample, so I really want it. So I will be getting it soon. Next one, I'm pretty sure is the last volume of this series. So I don't want to read it, but I also really, really want to read it. Is volume 4 of Watashi no Koi no Hajimekata. I'm so sad this is over. I could cry. It's about it's a high school romance between a girl who just loves love and a boy who loves watching her love, and it's just so cute. It's so fluffy. Our protagonist is known as the walking matchmaking app because she's so good at helping other couples get together, but she never focused on her own romance. She was always focused on other people's romance. So the male lead watching her ends up kind of helping her out and they start dating and it just talks about them and it's so cute. And people do complain that it's not really plot heavy, but the plot is their romance, okay? It's good. If you like a sweet fluffy romance, this is perfect. And I'm so sad it's ending. I'm pretty sure this is the last volume. From what I've heard, it's the last volume. Okay, on a happier note, this is not the last volume of this series. Volume 10 of Megane Tokidoki Yankee-kun is coming out again December 12th. This is a high school romance, Yankee romance. I love a good Yankee romance. And it's one of my favorites. It's I think my second favorite Yankee romance after Love. That's an understatement. Glasses is so good. Glasses is about a girl named Momose. When she was in middle school, she was kind of terrorized by her Yankee classmates. Now that she's in high school, she tried to do a high school debut, kind of let go of her slightly nerdier look that she had in middle school to stay away from the Yankee students. She meets Ichikura, who is an honor student. They get on really well. They join a club together. They're having fun. All of a sudden, oh no, it's revealed Ichikura used to be a Yankee. He claims he's not anymore, but he clearly is. But he's very nice to Momose. He does protect her and whatnot. And he decides to convince her that hey, not all Yankee are bad people. You were just surrounded by some really bad people. It was unfortunate, but that doesn't speak for everybody. It talks about their relationship. It's a really funny series. I think this is one of the most fun, funny, upbeat series that I have, and it's just nice. Speaking of my number 1 all-time favorite Yankee series, Volume 8 of Hikaeme ni Itte Kore wa Ai, or Love, That's an Understatement, comes out December 12th, like a little birthday present to myself, kind of. I'm so excited. This is a series, it's a Yankee romance high school series about a girl named Lisa who can do literally everything by herself. Everything a person could ever possibly need, she has it on her, in her backpack, on her person in some way. She is the most capable honors student in the world. One day, she comes across a beaten up Zen, our male protagonist, or male lead, not the protagonist. He is badly beaten up. She helps him out. He falls for her instantly. He thinks she's a goddess. If you've read the fan book, he refers to her as a goddess a few times. It's really cute. And he goes about trying to find her. When he does eventually find her, he gets his claws in her and never lets her go. And it talks about how Zen is a very, very reliable person, and Lisa has difficulty relying on other people. She wants to do everything by herself. So she learns that it's okay to try and rely on people, and Lisa helps Zen kind of understand, hey, while it's okay to help everybody, you do sometimes need to prioritize some people over others. And she also helps him with his studies and stuff. It's such a good series. I love them so much. I also was literally just complaining about when's the new volume coming out? I want to read it. And then it was announced that it was coming out for my birthday. Another one that's coming out. I'm super excited for all of them, and I can't contain my excitement because Dessert releases everything in chunks on the same day, and it'll always be all of my favorites. So I'm super excited. Volume 4 of Hanani Kamiguse comes out December 12th. This is people refer to it as a Yankee series. I don't know. It doesn't perfectly fit the Yankee like subcategory in my brain, but I understand why some people do put it there. This is a high school rich only daughter ex memory loss bodyguard romance series. We follow our female lead or protagonist is the rich only daughter of a very very wealthy family. One day when she's coming home from school, she spots a boy passed out just on the road. She decides to take him in. They discover he has memory loss. She names him Yuki, and he meets with her father, who then hires him to be her bodyguard. So they are everywhere together. And though he has memory loss, he's like the sweetest little sweet guy. He's always so nice to her, like the best friend he could possibly be. Until one day he lets his actual personality out, and he's actually like a really mischievous character. Like it's surprising how much he flipped between, I don't know if he was pretending to be nice or if it was the memory loss that was causing him to act differently. But when he flips to his like actual personality, it's like night and day, which might be why people refer to it as a Yankee series. And we watch their relationship. So though he is her bodyguard, like there are feelings growing between them very quickly, and he helps her to try and make friends and like have a better life. Basically, it's a really nice series. I'm really looking forward to it. I need to do a reread of it because it's been a little while since I've read it. I have to prepare for volume 4. Okay, moving on to a non-dessert, non-shoujo. This is a josei series. This is one I have only read a sample of, but I loved the sample so much. I will read them eventually, just I have to do another shipment. Next time I buy manga, this will be on my list. And so, volume 5 of Tonari no Motokare-kun, or like the English would be something like My Ex-Boyfriend Next Door, comes out on Christmas. How nice. This is a josei series about a couple who was each other's first love in high school, now meet again, like many years later, like well into adulthood. They end up being next door neighbors, surprisingly, and they reconnect from there. And it's really cute. It keeps flip-flopping between their past and their present. I love it so much when series do that. It is like if a series does it, I'm gonna love it, basically. It's one of those things I love. And there's 5 volumes out. I've only read a sample of volume 1, so I really do need to catch up. But it's a sweet series from what I can tell, so I'm at least gonna read volume 1. Volume 5 comes out digitally, but I'm at least gonna pick up volume 1, hopefully physically. I don't know. I prefer reading my physicals, even though I don't really have any more room for my physicals. And then, okay, saving one of the best. All of them are the best, really. But saving one of the most exciting new releases for last. December 27th, Volume 8 of Hikaru ga Shindanatsu comes out. And, okay, like, it's not a spoiler, but the cover picture, okay? I'm going to show the cover picture. And it's Yoshiki with short hair. What happened? Why is his hair short? I don't know. I'll find out when I read it. I'm so excited for this one. I have all 7 volumes. I'm reading the light novel right now. This is one of my favorite series. I did not like the anime as much as I thought I would. I didn't dislike it, but this is one of my all-time favorite series. I hold it at such a high regard that if I don't love a piece of media about it, I'm going to complain. And that's kind of where the anime fell with me. I didn't like how early some of the characters were introduced. I think out of the light novel, manga, and anime, I think the light novel actually did like the perfect introduction. But I will say the manga's introduction was also really, really good. Just I didn't like the anime's introduction all that much. I have my complaints, but again, I do think it's very, very good. I'm not saying it's not good. Just I think the written format did it better, is all. But I'm biased. I'm biased to my books. But yeah, that's everything coming out, I guess, end of November, early or all of December that I'm really looking forward to. There are some like recent releases, like Okuremashite Seishun Volume 5. So sad that it ended, that I didn't talk about because they're already out. But they're not forgotten in my heart or in my Amazon purchase cart. I have to buy them still. Have you been reading any of the series that I talked about in this video, or are there any upcoming Japanese releases that you're excited for? Let me know.